Accept the fact that you will always make mistakes. Then you can handle life a lot more relaxed. Embrace your mistakes. See them as your friends. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Culture Lab. Today I'm going to talk about mistakes. Why making mistakes is actually so important. I feel mistakes are still pretty stigmatized, like it's something bad, something to avoid, something to feel bad about. For example, I think we all know it, when we were afraid that the teacher would call us because we were afraid of saying something wrong or making a mistake. Or when the presentation you were giving in front of your class of some colleagues was flawed or had typos in it, or when a calculation you did for a customer was wrong. In the worst case, we start to stutter, we start sweating, our heart rate goes up, and we become very insecure. But why is that so? Why do we get shaky or panicky or get upset when we make a mistake, or when that mistake is pointed out to us? Maybe because we take that mistake too personal. Let's have a look at one very important model of communication psychology. According to the model of the 4 ears by Schulz von Thun, there are very different ways of hearing the same message. As he said, there are the 4 ears, which are the relationship ear. If we hear with the relationship here, we hear everything on a very personal level, like it is about us as a person. Then there is the factual ear, so here we hear on the subject matter level. Then there is the self-revelation ear, where the speaker reveals something about him or herself. And the appeal ear, which rather signifies an instruction that you hear by your opposite. So if we hear criticism or a mistake that is pointed out to us with the relationship ear, we will directly take it very personally. Then we feel embarrassed personally or insecure or judged as generally incompetent. Then it's no longer about the performance or the respective tasks, but about us as a person, as a whole. The next time we are supposed to do something important, or maybe just our normal work, we feel very anxious to avoid that feeling of personal failure again. But fear is a very paralyzing emotion. It prevents us from improvement because we try to avoid and push aside the mistake instead of really facing it. We see them as a threat and our body will act accordingly. So then it's no longer about a wrong answer, a wrong appointment, a wrong calculation, or a typo. It's about us as a person. And thus we cannot take a mistake as a means of improvement. We'll question whether we are good enough, whether we're worthy enough, whether we are competent enough, and whether we deserve respect. But it's about learning from mistakes. We all make them time and time again. But by looking at them, we can get better, but not by burying our head in the sand. So for example, if you are a student, don't put that paper that you got back directly into your bag if you're disappointed by the grade. Then have a look at it even more closely, because the corrections will help you understand where you can do better, which screws you have to turn next time in order to improve. Because only from mistakes we can learn for the future. You, as a person, you will always be enough. You will always deserve respect and appreciation and love, no matter how many mistakes you make. It only depends on how you approach them. Embrace your mistakes. See them as your friends. Because also your friends, they will tell you the truth and they will sometimes criticize you, but only because they want the best for you, so that you can change what is in your power. And then you can strike confidently into the future. And the less anxious you are regarding mistakes, the calmer you can handle a situation, and the less prone to panic or to making the same mistake again. Accept the fact that you will always make mistakes. Then you can handle life a lot more relaxed. Because without mistakes, we cannot improve. We will stagnate and become complacent. Whether we make mistakes at work, at school, or in our personal life, they are always our chance to pause, think, reset, and try again. See them as your chance and not as your enemy. And next time, just fail a bit better. So guys, I hope you liked this video, this little motivational push. I hope if you did, make sure to leave me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that my content also gets recommended to other people who might be interested in it. And I hope to see you again in my next video. Until then, as always, stay safe guys. Bye.